Hello, guys, and welcome back to Stumps and Sixes, where every cricket moment finds its way. So, today we'll do the post match analysis for UP Warriors versus Gujarat Giants. So, today we have seen that UP Warriors have shown everybody like they are the true Warriors. What a comeback they have made today. And it seems that it's not GG's fortune this season. Like, what do you think about the match today, Vavan?
Yeah, I think another successful run chase for UP Warriors. The start, another good start for them. And I think it's been an underdog story for UP Warriors. And it's been the
Totally.
story of so far because coming back from two tough losses. And after that, the second loss was a very big loss for them. Delhi Capitals had beat them by 9 wickets. To come back from that, they have showed intent. And the way they are playing, I think they defeated the defending champions Mumbai Indians, and now they have continued the momentum and they have won another game to match up with the points table to match up with the other teams. And I think UP Warriors are a contender this
They have
season. What do you
overtook.
think, Karthik? Yeah, they are over to Kamai.
Exactly.
Yes, Karthik.
Yes, I think UP Warriors after the first loss, the first game also, I believe they could have gone 4-4 if they had won the RCB game. Especially the first game, I think they could have won. It was a very close game. Unfortunately, it wasn't. But
But
then we have seen
RCB deserved
after
it.
the two losses, I think they've got some sort of inspiration to come back and to beat the defending champions Mumbai Indians and now to beat Gujarat Giants. Yes, there's a lot of things to talk about Gujarat Giants, how they can improve. But as for UP Warriors is concerned, I think they are on a winning streak. And especially defending the best team, Mumbai Indians from the last season, is something special for them. They'll take that confidence going for the rest of the game that we bet the number one side in this league.
When we also see like UP Warriors confidence, we also see the drop in GD's performance. Like now they have to win all the 5 matches to maintain their position and go ahead in the game, which is very difficult and very like it's next to impossible. But if they manage to do it, it'll be some sort of a miracle. But yeah, like it's going a bad season for them till now. It is sad, but they also have made a lot of mistakes. I feel like there are a lot of factors which are affecting their performances. Like today also, they did come into bat. They were batting, but I feel that some places they were very slow with the bat. And it's T20 cricket. Like they can't play like this because it won't take them anywhere ahead. Like
Yeah, I think even if you're not a Gujarat Giants fan, you would be supporting Gujarat Giants today because you don't want in the WPL a tournament like this when a team has gone on a hat trick of losses. So it's been a complete poor start for Gujarat Giants. And I think the trend has continued of the chasing side. So that is also another factor because a cricket lover would feel that Gujarat Giants should have won. And if Gujarat Giants would have won, the points table would have evened up even more. The teams would have been at a gap of only 2 points, which have made the race for the playoffs, the race for the eliminator more interesting. So I think it was a must win for Gujarat, but I think they started off well, but they kept on losing wickets. And when you're in a must win match, 142 at Chinnaswamy Stadium is not, it's a very below par score, and you saw UP Warriors coming back. The start, Beth Mooney and Kiran Navgiri are giving them. I think Brinda Dinesh's injury has been a blessing in disguise for sure. Kiran Navgiri and Beth Mooney both coming at the start and absolutely capitalizing on the power play. And the start they gave, getting 59 in 6 overs at a chase
yeah, it's
of
a very good start.
142, it's the match-winning start.
If you see actually,
Yeah, yeah.
If you look at both the teams' batting innings and if you compare, I think the Gujarat Giants had lesser boundaries in their innings compared to UP Warriors. They had more boundaries. And secondly, is their fielding. They dropped three, four catches, and as well, that is where in T20 games you are going to capitalize. T20 is a very small format. These are the small and minor changes that you can win games, and especially when you're defending as low total as 140, the time is very limited. You need to get quick wickets. You need early wickets in the power play, and as well you need to wickets at interval. That's when you can defend such low total, which which Gujarat Giants were unable to do. In the first 6 overs, they allowed Healy and Navgare to give the start. So practically in any low chasing game, low scoring games, you got to get those wickets in the power play to get an upper start, which will be an evenly balanced match.
I think an interesting point is that even UP Warriors fielding was poor today.
Yeah.
And I said that even in the last video when UP Warriors defeated MI. UP Warriors today also you could see a catch was dropped. They were not good in the field. Missfields were there. But they say catches, when you drop catches, it proves detrimental and you lose the match. But somehow, because of their batting and bowling class, even if they are not fielding very well, somehow UP Warriors are managing to win. So actually, I was feeling that UP Warriors are very poor in the field, and the WPL, this is not the level of fielding you should do. I think the Deepti Sharma catch, the which he dropped and all, I think those catches must have been taken. But UP Warriors, they say to win a cricket match, you have to be good in all three aspects. But UP Warriors are so good in the two that even if they are not fielding well, they are still getting the two wins. But going forward in the playoffs, they'll have to going back to the drawing board. They'll have to talk about their fielding and improve this because playing against RCB, MI, these teams in the playoffs, they can't afford to make these mistakes.
Like same, they gave such less. Like they gave only 7 to 6 runs in the last 3 overs, I guess. Like last 2 overs, sorry. That's like, and then Sophie, like she didn't let any GG batters stay on field today for a long time. She was like taking wickets like here and there today. Like amazing bowling by her. Then Gaikwad also bowled some really good balls today. They
I think
made their,
Sophie,
yeah, they
yeah,
restricted GG to such a score that their batters would come up, hit and win it. Good
Sophie Eccleston,
contribution.
I would say, is the partnership breaker. And any captain would love to have a person like Sophie Eccleston in the team. I think imagine being Beth Mooney or being, sorry, imagine being Alyssa Haley. Not Beth Mooney, Alyssa Haley, I pardon. But imagine being Alyssa Haley. The confidence she has in Sophie Eccleston and to have a player like this, I think Sophie Eccleston came in the fifth over. In the first over, she got a wicket. Then Alyssa Healy called her back in the ninth over, got another wicket, broke another
Hmm.
partnership, and came again in the 18th over. And when Gardner and Phoebe Litchfield were getting going, and I think they could have added 10, 20 runs in the last over. Like you said, only 6, 7 were conceded. I think that's because again Sophie Eccleston came and broke that partnership. So Alyssa Haley kept on going to Sophie Eccleston, and Sophie Eccleston kept on delivering. That's the player you want in a team.
Yes, another point to discuss is about Gujarat Giants batting. It's not something new in the 4 games they have played. It's from the last season as well. That batting I feel is it's a little bit unstable. I feel they need to have a more strong in batting lineup because I feel their batting is one big concern because as a team, if you have they do have good bowling lineup, they do have everything, but their batting has been some issue for the last season. Last season also they end up finishing the bottom of the table. So I feel that batting is an area where they really need to improve. I think they need power hitters, especially in T20 games. You need power hitters back end. If you don't have good middle order and top order, if you have good power hitters, you can always reach to any total you go, which is what I think Gujarat Giants is missing. It's their batting. It was the same problem the last season and it's continuing again. That is an area I feel they should work on.
Exactly, and they also have like they have Mitali Raj on board as their mentor. So like it's a big
Yeah,
thing. Like we have seen even RCB finished at the bottom of the table last year, but the improvement they have showed this year, they have showed everybody that they have worked on, and now they have come back to win it. But Gigi, like we can't see the mistakes they have realized, the things they have improved. They are still continuing the same format. So I think they
yeah.
need
I think
improvement.
I
They need to look upon their mistakes.
I think I disagree with Karthik that GG don't have power hitters. I think GG have a good squad. It's not that GG have got themselves to blame, not the squad selection or anything.
Yes.
I think the start they got, I think they just kept on losing weight. They had power hitters. GG with the start they have got, and in a must-win game they must have scored. Like how Delhi Capitals scored a big total today. I think GG required a big total. so that their bowlers could come in and defend it and win the game, because this was a must-win game for GG. So it was a
Exactly.
must for them to do. I think they were playing well. There were parts where Gardner and Phoebe Litchfield were playing well.
Litchfield.
Harleen Deol had come in one down after a good start by the openers, Beth Mooney. Uh, I think they have power hitters in their team. They have really good the Aussie duo. They have Gardner and Phoebe Litchfield. I think they have good power hitters in their team. Just
They
today
need to
was the time to
capitalize this.
stand out,
Yeah.
and they got the start. I think every player got a start. Every player got going, but they kept on losing wickets, and that's where the brilliance of Sophie Eccleston comes in. Because if she wouldn't have broken those partnerships and allowed the partnerships to build, then it would have been a problem for Alyssa Healy. But Alyssa Healy had Sophie Eccleston in her side, so she could call her, and Sophie Eccleston did it for them.
She's called the nun. She is the number one T20 bowler for a reason. So like Karthik, we have spoke about GG's batting order and
Yeah.
UP's bowling order. What do you think about like UP batted pretty well today? Like Grace Harris, it's a continuous third 50 against the same team. They batted really well. What do you think about their
I, I
batting today?
think I think this she it's become I think it's going to be her favorite team batting against, because as for 3 innings she has batted well. I think Gujarat Giants is maybe a favorite team, a team that she's going to be enjoy playing well. We have seen consistently, and she's a very power hitter. As we say, she's an Australian and she's a very power hitter. And the way she was playing the shot, the extreme power and extreme range. Another player you have to also consider is the debutant who was playing a debut, the Sri Lankan captain Attapattu. She also, though you may not see, she did not stand as long as maybe a Grace Harris, but she did a quick cameo of 17 and 15. 17 and 50 when 2 wickets had already fallen. A cameo actually almost set UP Warriors near to the finishing line.
I think I completely get why Grace Harris's parents have named her Grace, because
Yeah.
she's so graceful in her batting. Like look at her shots, her straight drive, her cover drive, and not just power. When she wants power, she can muscle a ball out of the boundary for six. When she wants, she can just play a cheeky reverse sweep, cheeky uppercut, and get boundaries. I think I really enjoyed her batting, and she's the orange. She's in the hunt for the orange cap. She has overcome Smriti Mandana, who had the orange cap yesterday, and today Grace Harris, who is the player of the match, also got her orange cap in the ceremony, presentation ceremony, and now she is leading the orange cap. And I think it's going to be a good race between Smriti, Harmanpreet, the likes of these. Grace Harris has come in.
Lenning,
Yeah, it's going to be a very interesting who's going to get the
interesting. Who
orange
ends
cap, the
with it?
purple
Yeah.
cap. Yeah,
And not
but
only we are enjoying Grace Harris's batting, she's enjoying her time in India. Like we have seen how
yeah,
she has spoken out that she loves eating masala dosa and chicken tikka. So it's so good seeing like how foreign players come to India, be it for WPL and IPL. They enjoy their time in India, our culture, our heritage, and our food. Especially, they love Indian food. It's so good to see that atmosphere during
yeah.
these
That's why they
times.
say IPL is not a tournament; it's a festival, because people for like India is a country, we say unity and diversity. So all diverse people from diverse backgrounds, diverse countries come together, play together. You see the Yuzi Chahal and Joss Butler, the
ABD and Kohli, like
between
the best
them, the
friends.
reels and royals are making with them. Joe Root dancing with Yuzi Chahal. All these factors, even on and off the field, these things make the game more interesting, and that's why IPL is so loved. And now we are seeing that in the WPL, with
UPL
we
is
are seeing
turning.
we
Yeah.
even saw Jemima Rodriguez said that she's learning so much from Meg Lanning's captaincy, who is the vice captain and Meg Lanning is the captain. We can see the bond between these girls also, like we have seen with the boys doing it. And I think that's why this is a festival, and it's really entertaining to watch. It's really good.
Yeah, I think that is what most important, especially since the rise of IPL in 2008, especially the bond between international player and Indian players increased, because You can see international players, Indian players playing in the same team. They understand each other now. They spend a lot of time. Not we just see in the television, but they spend a lot of
Exactly.
time behind the scenes in the game in the hotels with them. So I think the bond has increased. Before 2008, I feel that bond was not there. We could see a lot of rivalry between Indian, Australian, Indian English, Indian South Africans, but now you can see friendly. Even you can see when, for example, when you can see when during the World Cup as well, in the World Cup final, there was a clip when India was batting. You could see that bond between Virat Kohli and Maxwell. They were just having fun moments with each other. This was not possible maybe 10, 12 years, but the IPL and this VPL is actually getting Indian and international players together to form that bond. And that's what sport is. At that field, you may have rivalries, but at the end of the day, it's all about friendship and unity. And
Friendship.
sports bring people together. That's what sports does.
Exactly. And as audience, it's so good to see that, and like it's so fun. It's amazing to see that. And now,
Yes.
there's this race between all the four teams competing for the playoffs, and just now, I guess all of them just have one focus. They have to get onto the field, defeat the other, and go to the top. Like they are like ऐसे एकदम, there's that saying in Hindi, I don't know the exact saying. Um, I forgot the saying, but there's like you leave nothing. You have your goal straight ahead. You go. You can do anything to achieve that now. So it'll be very interesting to see which two teams come out the finalists.
Yeah, that is my favorite part. One of my favorite parts about the IPL. Once it gets at the end, the four teams qualify for the playoffs, and there are always six, seven teams in the hunt. So there is always net run rate coming into play. I think net run rate, UP Warriors, two successful chases. Today they completed in 16 overs. Last run chase also they completed pretty early. What this does is UP Warriors had to come back with a win, and they are not just winning; they are winning in dominance. They are dominating the opponent. They are chasing it pretty comfortably. They are even because the net run rate factor is going to come into play. You've seen the net run rate factor come into the IPL, and it makes it things so exciting. Like for example, Mumbai Indians have to beat RCB by 80 runs, or they have to chase
Yeah.
the score by
Yeah.
13 in 13 overs so that they'll get to the top four. That is what makes it so exciting, and that is why I feel sad that Gujarat Giants lost today. Because if Gujarat Giants would have won today, then all five teams would have
Would have
had
been in the
a gap of only 2 points. Then that would have made the playoff race even more exciting. As only three teams are going to qualify, the format I think is very interesting. It's taken from the IPL, but it's a shorter version. So there's going to be a eliminator between the second and third, and the top is going to qualify directly for the finals. So this is
final.
going to be the top
Very
for the top three. This
interesting.
is going to be an interesting race, and I'm looking forward to it.
I
And
agree.
now there's going to be
So
the Delhi leg. Delhi leg
Yes,
is
also
coming
yeah,
up. Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
also
the
Karthik,
this is
matches
what?
in Bangalore are over, and now it's going to be the
Yes.
Delhi leg. And I think Delhi, who have found their rhythm,
I guess
beating
Vivan, you should
RCB.
let Karthik is new. We should let him chance to speak. He'll find us
Yeah,
very
yeah.
rude instead.
Okay, okay, yes,
yes,
yes.
we have also seen this is what IPL is all about. Yes, it is entertainment as well. The real fire begins when, as you said, the eliminator, the clean in number four, and one part of even IPL is which VPL will start following the last table, the team that's below the table. Also, we have seen in IPL as well. The side which has been below table, you don't know anything can happen. Future's unpredictable. They can get five in a row and end up winning the championship. So if something like that happens to Gujarat Giants, they win the next four, they get to the semi-finals, then they go past the final and win the championship. That is also we have seen it in IPL. Mumbai Indians do it many times before, so it wouldn't be
That would be
surprising if
great.
something
It will be a
happen in
miracle
VPL.
for Gujarat Giants, and I would love to see if that happens. I hope Gujarat Giants, because after three out of three losses, I think they must do something. Like you said, Mithali Raj is with them. Mithali Raj is such an experienced player, captain the Indian side, her international. Like you saw Meg Lanning bringing all her international experience into this WPL, making very good decisions and getting Delhi Capitals over the line. I think this is where Gujarat Giants have to go back to the drawing board, see that they have to win all five. So they have nothing to lose actually, and that makes a team even more stronger. So that is because they have nothing to lose. they can just come and play their A game, and I think they can even beat MI or RCB, and they should do it. I want to see a comeback from Gujarat Giants, like we've seen for UP Warriors. You what a comeback for UP Warriors. I think it's an underdog story to remember this one
Yes.
by UP Warriors.
So with RCB and MI, we talk about them facing each other tomorrow, which is going to be so interesting. And now it's prediction time. Like, so, oh yes, Sriram, finally, congratulations. Your predictions have come true, finally. But now it's time for you both to predict it. Like, what do you think? It's going to be MI tomorrow or RCB? Who's going to take it home?
I think it's going to be Mumbai Indians because I think Harmanpreet Kaur will come back, and even Shabnim Ismail I think should come back. Shabnim Ismail is giving great starts to Mumbai Indians. I think like Jofra Archer has been doing for Rajasthan Royals, and she's been picking quick wickets. But I think it's going to be a great game tomorrow because it's Smriti versus Harmanpreet, the two big names of Indian cricket coming face to face, and it's going to be that race for the top spot between MIRCB and DC, I think, and even UP Warriors. So I think it's very even, and I'll go with Mumbai Indians tomorrow because they have faced a defeat, and I expect a comeback from them.
What do
Yes,
you
Karthik?
think, Karthik?
I think I'll go with RCB. Yes, last game, I think last night to be precise, RCB played the game. They could have won that game. Unfortunately, didn't go their way. Smriti could have got, but I'm predicting RCB will win today, and my prediction is Priti Mandana will be the first person to get her IPL 100. And the secondly, the
Oh,
reason is it will be a very close game in my prediction because it's a battle between the two of the most stalwart Indian women cricketers, Smriti Mandana and Harmanpreet Kaur. So we expect the match should go down the wire. And I believe
What do
that
you think, Sakshi?
there's some big predictions coming from Karthik today. Like, I feel there's a prediction league going in Stumps and Sixes, and
Yeah.
yes,
that will be so interesting for me to see, like, which one of you boys will come out on the top at last.
yes,
I,
So who do you
being a
go with?
RCB girl, it you wouldn't even ask me what I feel like. I know
Yeah.
RCB is going to win it tomorrow. I hope, fingers crossed, he'll do it tomorrow.
And
So
one another thing
now,
I observed today, I think the orange jersey is a problem. I think Gujarat Giants should change their jersey because even you saw SRH last couple of
yes.
seasons, SRH in the Sunrisers Hyderabad in the orange jersey. They have had poor seasons. They've finished last year. Even Gujarat Giants finished last year. So I think the orange jersey is a problem for Gujarat Giants. So along with the Mithali Raj, whatever she gives her experience, I think even the jersey needs some changing.
then
In my
I feel
opinion,
UP has
in
been
my
supported
opinion,
by the
UP with
yellow color
Chennai,
then.
yes, yes. I think that's why
Yeah.
they are coming back into the game because
What do
UP
in
you
my
and
think,
Chennai
Karthik?
yellow.
in my opinion, yellow is a very lucky color because if you see 2022, CSK won in 2023, Australia won the World Cup. So yellow is a very lucky number.
Some superstitions coming our way today.
Yes.
Okay, so with this, we thank our viewers for tuning into our show today. We hope you had as much fun as we did shooting this. And you can follow us on our social media handles on Twitter and Instagram and have some amazing content there. Till then, thank you. We'll see you tomorrow where RCB take on Mumbai Indians. Till then, bye bye.